Hey there, Rebel fans! Today I have plenty of really interesting and incredible and also some bad news for the Marvel Rivals, so let's get right into it. First of all, Sunrise Funers said that Moon Knight needs to be hotfixed yesterday. A 30% increase was an absurd idea. Between that and his insane burst, he became extremely frustrating to play against, and now he's in every single lobby. And we'll all see in the video one guy getting his ult twice in 14 seconds, which I showed you on my channel a few days ago. And it's so annoying hearing his projectile dying within a half a second. This is exact kind of a problem that pissed people off about Hela last patch. Edit Storm 2. Edit 2, the Moon Knight mains are out in full force. So, honestly, 8k people like this one, and I absolutely agree. Like, Moon Knight is not really that OP on the higher tiers of the elo. I mean, maybe after the plat rank or something, but lower and even higher. Like, I mean, if you are a really good Moon Knight player, it's really frustrating to play against him when he just drops his anks and they jump around a few times and destroy whole team in a blink of an eye. Like, I mean, if you have decent teammates who can control some of the enemies, for example, Groot dropping ult or something like this, you just instantly killing them. They have no chance. Like, the only thing is maybe some Luna Snow ultimate or Invisible Woman ultimate, which can technically save you, but still it's really hard to do. And me as an Namor player is absolutely hating Moon Knight because he dropping his anks and they're just ricocheting from the octopus guys and destroy me in seconds, just literally even less than in seconds. So it's so crazy. Also, his ultimate is really easy to charge with these mechanics, and he is absolutely the most annoying character right now in the game. And easily, I think that he will be nerfed in a mid-season patch because it's way too OP. And a lot of people hate this, and this post actually proves this because a lot of people can't deal with this guy normally. And, well, yeah, Moon Knight, time to nerf you. Besides, we also have this interesting post from the Died IC, and he said, has anybody else noticed that Lord icons are just default MVP poses? And here's he showing that we have, for example, Psylocke, and then this is just a cutoff of her similar image to the Lord icon. And to be honest, like, I mean, it's not really good from one point of view, and 9k people also like this, because it's kind of lame that we have the same, exact same art for the Lord and for the highlight. I think that since Marvel Rivals has an amazing team of different creators and different designers and artists, we could get something more unique and something more interesting for this kind of a huge achievement for some characters. So it would be really good to see something else here, but well, it is what it is. And honestly, sometimes these Lord icons even not that great as a classic one. No, it's, of course, it's depends on your taste, but I think that yeah, it would be probably much better if we would get something more unique and interesting. Anyway, tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. Hey guys, I'm happy to announce that to celebrate Marvel Rivals Season 1 start and getting closer to 15k on my channel, I decided to make another $200 worth lattice giveaway. To participate, subscribe to this channel and like and comment any video. Then stay tuned and watch my videos to see the winner. And that's all. There will be 6 winners in total, which I'll choose randomly from the subscribers. Thank you for your support and good luck. Besides, the Nerdy said, there need to be as many Vanguards and support characters as duelist characters. So few support and Vanguards, 8 each, 19 duelists. It's no wonder you have game with 4 or 5 duelists and people unwilling to switch. This need to even out and we can maybe have a better balance. Any new heroes should be strategies and Vanguard until the balance is a bit better. Thoughts? Edit some words. 3k likes. So, personally, I agree with this statement. I really like to see more amazing strategists and Vanguards in the game, and hopefully they will be there. Of course, the closest 2 new characters gonna be Vanguard and Duelist, which are gonna be the Sting and Human Torch. So, yep, it's not really good. It seems like the next characters after these are gonna be Ultron and Blade, which is probably gonna be Duelist and Strategist, but still it's really not that big. And I personally would like to see like drop of 4 new Strategists or something like that, or 4 new Vanguards, not just 3 Duelist, 1 Strategist or something like this. And we also have plenty of amazing ideas. As I previously mentioned, I really want to see some cool strategists like maybe Mysterio, maybe even Green Goblin in strategist role, maybe in some way, Dr. Octopus, I also saw a really amazing lizard concept for the strategists too, and I will show it to you in the next video, I think. So absolutely a lot of different characters can be cool strategists, and we definitely need them, we desperately need them. Even the one-word characters, yeah, we have a lot of different data mine and leak stuff, and there's no Ghost Rider, which really needed for the game, because a lot of people are hyped for this one, and he would be perfect one-word, but we don't have him, and this is a problem, because, well, it's really make this role super unwanted. When I'm watching and trying to select one-word character for me personally, I usually go with Penny, because she's good damage dealer, a self-heal character, and also I like to go with Groot sometimes, but honestly, I don't really like any of the new one-word, I mean, even old one-word characters are not really interesting for me to play. I usually go for the strategist if I need to switch from the duelist or something, because these characters are much more flexible and interesting. For example, Loki, or maybe some other cool strategists, which have good team-ups with my team, so it have much more value usually. So yeah, I think that we definitely need some cool one-words, and the thing honestly is not really that cool too, because this character, I think, not that popular like Ghost Rider obviously, or some other cool one-words potentially. So we'll see how it works, but yep, it is what it is, and this is a little bit of a problem in my point of view. Besides this, Bob Cheeseburger suggests the artwork of the outfit you are using should be shown instead of the default one. And here's example with different characters using different skins, and I think that this is absolutely good idea, and Marvel Rivals devs should implement that in the game as soon as possible, because why not, after all? It looks really dope. It's really fit the overall design and aesthetic of the game and the page of the heroes, right? So I think that we need this change, and this will be pretty cool one. Not really affect the game too much, but from the side of collectors, I think, or from people who really enjoy different skins, this is a good way to go, and personally I think that this could be implemented really easily from the side of the developers. So yep, why not? Why not? I think that this is a good thing. Now let's go for the bad news for the Marvel Rivals. And Marvel Rivals leaking info said Marvel Snap, ByteDance's own game, got banned in the US because of the TikTok ban. Let's hope Marvel Rivals isn't the next on the list. And here's what the official account and official in-game message from the Marvel Snap. Sorry, Marvel Snap isn't available right now. A law banning Marvel Snap has been enacted in the US. Unfortunately, that means you can't use Marvel Snap for now. Rest assured, we're working on the restore the service in the US. Please stay tuned. And you know, a lot of people are actually super worried about this situation, and since like we all know that developers of the Marvel Rivals are NetEase, which are also Chinese developers, a lot of people are actually afraid that we might have the similar problem to the Marvel Snap, but now with the Marvel Rivals. And honestly, a lot of different known Marvel Rivals bloggers like Miller Ross and other accounts who used to be data miners or other guys saying that this is actually possible, and this a real problem which might appear in the game so far, and we might get some bans. Of course, Disney is a huge American company which can protect its own products like Marvel Rivals with their lawyers, but still there's a pretty big chance that this might happen, and if it will, well, it will be a huge punch into the face of the Marvel Rivals, Disney and NetEase, and a lot of people really don't want it, and I think that this game is really not tied to the TikTok or some stuff like this. Personally, I don't really like TikTok, and I'm okay with the ban, but I don't want this game to be ruined because of this law. So yeah, anyway, tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think overall about the TikTok ban and about potential Marvel Rivals ban in the US? What do you think, and how it should be resolved in your point of view? So we also get this post from the Yaboy Ghosty, and he's saying, genuinely curious, why would you pick Black Widow over the Hawkeye? It just seems that Hawkeye does more damage without the need to reload with better abilities. And honestly, 6.3k people like this, and this is the truth. A lot of people expecting a huge reworks for the Black Widow, or maybe huge buffs at some point, because she's actually useless. Like, if the person who playing Black Widow don't really have a great aim, they're actually bad. And it honestly sucks. I mean, the only good stuff from the Black Widow usually I see in my games is a really huge slow from her ultimate. This is the only thing that actually affects the game drastically. Like sometimes it's really huge and it can help your team to destroy enemies really good, but overall her abilities are not that great. She's usually just jumping around on some back rows trying to hit someone, and with bad aim it's really hard. So yep, I think that we definitely need some kind of reworks or maybe some big changes which might be and have to be done from the side of the developers, or maybe some game balance guys who trying to make a much more interesting and engaging gameplay experience for some characters. So I think that some suggestions from the community which we have right now might be really good to implement and make her more deadly sniper, even though a lot of people are actually hating snipers. But I mean, okay, Hawkeye and Black Widow are not that far from each other, right? So, of course, a lot of people hate Hawkeye, but after Nerf, I didn't see any message about Hawkeye being OP or something like this, even though he's not really that nerfed now, right? So, yeah, Black Widow definitely need some improvements, and hopefully we will see them in the next patch, because it's really, really needed. Otherwise, this character is just dead for the game. We also get this absolutely gorgeous post from the Moporg about the Eternity ranked player tip for the movement and take less damage. And he's showing how to take less damage as a DPS or other character player, and this depends on your movement. So he just showing his tech to move a few times on the one side, then a long run, then a few more short runs again, and this helps you to avoid a lot of different bullets and projectiles, especially if you're playing against hit scan characters. So this is of course really interesting, and I really strongly advise you to learn this pattern if you want to improve your survivability in the game, especially if you play in solo queues, because it will help you a lot and you will see a lot of different changes in the overall gameplay and your overall understanding of the game, and how good your positioning will be with this is just crazy. Like, I mean, I'm trying to learn this right now and I already see good results. It already helped me a lot, and yeah, I'm playing solo queues, by the way, so if you play in DPS or even strategist, it's really huge. Like, I mean, it's probably not that good for the one guards because you are shield holders and you are trying to block all damage, right? So this works perfectly for characters who are squishies and who are on more damage dealing or healing roles, like I already said. So yep, be sure to check this out, and shout out to the Moporg for this absolutely amazing movement guide. And finally, last but not least, this post from the current commission, and he says, if you refuse to play tank support, don't complain about them sucking. Keep getting lobbies of the toxic tryhards who are refused to play tank and support, force some filthy casual to fill the role even though they've never done it before, and spend the entire game complaining that their healers aren't professional video gamers. If you are so good in the game, you try playing support or tank. If you're screaming at the Bronze 2 player because they automatically excel at a role they've never claimed to be good at, then you're really out to check your life, dude. Edit. Not trying to be a DPS player bad, support player is good conversation, it's an angry, obsessive need to chill out on the new players conversation. Lower ranks and quick plays are about learning and experimenting. You can't expect a casual Bronze 2 player to be a diamond level immediately when they try something new. Not all of us played Overwatch. 2.1k likes, and you know, I think that this actually makes sense, because if you want some other people to play some roles for you, don't expect the perfect gameplay for them. Because usually these people who insta-lock in DPSs, they don't play one guards or they don't play any heals. And if they're switching for you, you should be just thankful that they're trying to do at least something and help to carry you out. Like, for example, I personally, if playing Namor, I usually asking people to go Luna Snow to get an extra octopus, because it's really big difference, and after the new patch he's really buffed a lot. And I usually carry with Namor. I get pretty decent damage, usually around 30k per match, like depends on what match. Sometimes it's a bigger number, sometimes it's lower number, but usually I'm doing pretty well. And if some people pick this out, pick the Luna Snow, I understand that they might be not that great with her, but the only thing I need from them is team up, and they still will do some heal, right? At least they will drop some ultimates occasionally, so it will be some value for our team. So yeah, be sure to just chill out on some people who play in the new roles and trying to help you in some matchups. So yeah guys, that's all for me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you are, be sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe to my channel for more amazing Marvel Rivals content. See ya! Hey Rivalers! Sorry for interrupting, but only 1.7% of you subscribe to my channel. To support me and my channel, please subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks!